Today we discuss the topic of how much natural waste, climate, planting a tree is really help to cool the city. Green paradox: planting trees will not a mega city unless it's dry. Cities around the world are getting hotter for two reasons. The climate is warming and urban areas often trap heat more than the countryside. Planting more vegetation, especially trees, has become a popular natural based way to cool cities. But how much does this really help? To answer this, researchers from Australia, China, Saudi Arabia and Switzerland recently compared the temperature overall different kinds of urban land cover, including trees, grassland, cropland, and built up surface like concentrate and asphalt in 761 mega cities in 105 countries worldwide, including India. They defined a measure called temperature regulation capability, the temperature of a vegetated area minus the temperature of a built up area. If the number was negative, vegetation was cooler and vice versa. When they analyzed the data from the researchers found a paradox. In many cities, vegetation cooled, but in a dry places it could warm. Across all cities, grassland cooled built up area in 78% of the cases, and dry trees cooled in 98%, but in almost a fourth of the cities, especially in places with under 1000 mm of rain a year. Urban grassland and croplands were hotter than built up areas, creating warming. Even trees showed warming in 2% of the arid cities. The researchers published their funding in Science Advances on January 2, 2026. They used a combination of physical effect to explain the paradox. Vegetation can cool a surface by evaporate transpirations in either water evaporating from soil and transpiring from the leaves, carrying heat away. But vegetation can also absorb more sunlight if it reflects less light than some built surface. In arid cities, the cooling weaken because water is scarce, so evapotranspiration is limited. The warming could win. Either reflection driven warming plus changes in the stored heat could outweigh the weaker cooling. The author also examined what happened during extremely hot summer. In about 75% of cities, tree reduced how much the temperature rose compared to build up areas. Grassland and cropland often did the opportunity worsening. The heat increases is in about 71% and 82% of the city. One reason was that extreme heat of often came with a large deficit in the vapor pressure, which caused many grasses and crop to shut down. Water losses more strongly reduce cooling from evapotranspirations. As the author concluded, planting trees is not a simple solution, and misguided greenery risk are worsening urban warming. Means, if you planting a tree, uh, that not means ki uh, that not means ki temperature decreases. It is the not ultimate solution in the urban areas in other mega cities.